Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Adriennie Hull and I am a single mom, originally from Greenville, North Carolina, but currently living in Durham, North Carolina with my teen boy and twin girl. And today's video is going to be our homeless story. All right, so this video has not been the easiest thing for me to put out. Obviously, homelessness is really hard to talk about, and then when you have kids involved, that makes it even harder. But I feel like, we're maybe 3 months out from being at the homeless shelter, and I feel comfortable enough, I feel settled enough right now to be able to finally sit down and like go back over all the footage, because I took a lot of footage when we were there. I took a lot of pictures because I wanted to document the process. Like I knew that I was going to end up using it later on, and I feel like I'm now like ready for that. Just to give you like a bit of backstory, I'm not going to go over every little itty bitty detail because honestly, A, that would take too long, and B, like I don't really feel like I owe anyone an explanation. So this isn't like why we were homeless, like what I did wrong, blah blah blah. Things happen for various reasons, and no explanation is going to satisfy a lot of people, so I'm not even going to try when it comes to that. But I did want to kind of show, what it was like for us, what it was like to be at the homeless shelter, and just kind of tell a little bit of our story. I do want to give this kind of precursor because I know the first thing a lot of people are going to say is like, oh, well, why were you homeless? Where was your family? Why didn't this happen? Why didn't that happen? And I don't have those answers for you, honestly. Like, I feel like there were people that could have helped that didn't help. I will say that I learned a very valuable lesson about who my friends and family are. I definitely take responsibility for my own life, and that I did what I had to do. Like I made the decision to step up and say, hey, we need help. It's unfortunate that certain people didn't help us, but at the same time, it's like I'm fortunate that other people decided to step up and help us. So either way, I'm blessed. We're blessed. I'm grateful. I'm not angry and upset with anyone. I just know who I can depend on. Definitely. I feel like it's one of those situations where you don't really know people until you're placed in certain situations. And I do feel like God put me in this situation for a reason. It was a learning experience. It was a growth experience. It was a lot of things. And to be honest with you, like, I feel like we were destined to go through this period. And yeah, I gained so much insight into myself, into my kids, into the people around me, friends, family, associates, workmates, all that good stuff. So it's all good. Like I said, I'm not upset with anyone. I'm grateful for the knowledge that I gained throughout this process. Okay. And I know you're like, well, why is she smiling? Like, I have to smile. I feel like you have two options, smile or cry. And I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. So I choose to smile. I choose to just put out positivity. So moving forward, basically. So October 31st, 2020, we found ourselves back here in the States from Mexico. And if you're interested in finding out why we went to Mexico, I'll be sure to link the video for that explains that whole process. But so we were back in the States. We initially had a plan to stay with friends in Florida until I found a job here in the States, and that kind of fell through at the last moment. They were having some issues down there. So we came back to North Carolina, and we stayed with a friend for like a week, and then we moved into a hotel. And my goal initially when we were back in North Carolina was to try to find, like, at the very least, a room to rent. I think I had like $1,000 cash on me, and I was asking around, like asking old workmates, friends. I was looking on Craigslist and all kinds of things, trying to figure out, who had like a room to rent, and no one seemed to have anything available. So we spent time at a hotel. I contacted the McKinney-Vito person at for Durham Public Schools because I re-enrolled my kids in school, and they were a huge help. Honestly, it's amazing the people who end up helping you, but they were a huge help. Like helped us with finally getting settled into a hotel initially. In fact, I'm going to insert a clip here of just a little tour of the hotel that we were in. The hotel stay initially ran out, like the funds for that ran out. We were outside for like half a day. We found like this empty parking lot, and we just kind of huddled together, all our bags and things. And there's like a picture that my daughter ended up taking of all three of us huddled together with a blanket around us because it was really cold. This was like back in November of last year, so it was really cold outside at the time. But at the last minute, we ended up getting a phone call that there was like a church organization that wanted to help. And so we were able to go back to the hotel for a few more days. And then we were fortunate enough to finally get a place at the homeless shelter. And just so you're aware, like the homeless shelter is not, you don't just call up and like, hey, I'm homeless, I need a room, and you move in the same day. No, we went on a wait list. And it took, I think, about 2 weeks, maybe roughly 2 weeks before, there finally was space available. All right, so now this clip that I'm gonna show you is actual footage of our room at the shelter. So it's basically a tour of our room and the bathroom and like where we all slept and things like that. So take a look. Hey, so this is the entrance, basically. This is like our door, and you come in here. It's a little table. This is my bed. Good gracious. If you hear that noise, like the whatever is, the room on top of us is like very noisy. But anyway, they've got this little quote here. It's another little wall thing. Everybody gets a cooler. This is a closet space. It's definitely an older building. This is the kids' space, little bunk beds. Ava's on the bottom, Gabe's on top, and everybody has a dresser, which once we get our clothes, then we're gonna put, be able to put our clothes away. But right now they have to do this thing for everybody. They dry your clothes for 40 minutes on like super, super high. And to protect from, or to prevent bed bugs or something like that, they said. So anyway, that's it. Hey, so this is the bathroom. Ava was in here earlier, but it's a full bathroom. And like all of these supplies and everything, the razors, I don't know if you can see, the body wash, shampoo, the bath towels, bath cloths. So this is mine. All of this stuff right here, the tissue, disinfecting wipes, tampons, all these washcloths, towels, the soap, toothpaste, these cleaning supplies, deodorant and stuff, and the floss and this comb. They gave all of this to us like it was already in here. And we have a bottle of Tide, and some more wipes in the other room. There's even more soap than this. I took it out. What did I do? Oh, I put it in here. This is like the rest of the stuff. It's like toothbrushes and soap and different stuff. So they go ahead and like set you up. This is me, by the way. Hello. they go ahead and set you up with like cleaning supplies and toiletries and stuff, which I like. That's good. So yeah, this is the little bathroom area. So like I said before, it's like an older building. Like it's obviously a much older building, but the rooms are decent. Like everything is like solid, one color. But so yeah, I told the kids that, you know, we are gonna have to be like extremely diligent in keeping this area clean. So since all of our meals are provided, they give you trash bags, and you basically fill the trash bags up every day, and you have to go outside and throw your trash away. So like all the food is provided. So breakfast and lunch are provided through the county, like the DPS school system. So it's like school, breakfast and lunch. And then the dinners are catered. And I can't remember the name of the restaurant that they use or whatever. So we'll see, because everything is at a certain time. Like breakfast is at a certain time, lunch is at a certain time, dinner. We are actually getting ready to go out because I have to get quarters, because you have to have quarters to wash. And so I'm gonna run up to the bank and get some quarters so that we're able to wash. You gotta pay to wash and dry. And everybody has a day. I don't know if I explained that before, but everybody has a day. Today is not our day, but the room that is assigned today is empty. So they said it was okay for us to go ahead and wash, but normally our days are gonna be on Mondays. So I was like, yeah, we definitely need to go ahead and wash, especially because the little bed bugs thing that they have, you have to dry your clothes, and we had dirty clothes. And I was like, well, can we wash them first and then dry? She was like, no, you have to just dry everything. So we had to dry dirty clothes like on high heat for 40 minutes. So yeah, I'm sure everything is just funky, but so yeah, I'm gonna get that done. And we gotta be back in the room by 6:30. We can't have visitors inside. People can come here, like outside, but we have to like meet them on the street. Like they can't be on the property at all. So yeah, fun times. All right, y'all, thanks so much for watching part 1 of our homeless story. Be sure to stay tuned for the next part, part 2. Part 2 is going to be pretty much everything that we ate, the scheduling, how food was distributed to us individually. And so, yeah, stay tuned for that. It's going to be a good one. I took a lot of footage. I took a lot of pictures of everything that we ate pretty much 3 times a day for like 5 weeks. So, yeah, it's a lot to get through. Maybe some surprises for you as well. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much again for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know as soon as part 2 is posted. Thanks, guys. Take care.